we're here in Austria. You have to check out OJ Cars. They got me set up with this, which is going to be our wonderful rental car for the next couple days. This is an N55 M2, the black wheels, everything black, black sapphire, and it's 2018, so it's an LCI. It's got a DCT transmission, and there really is nothing better. So a big thank you to OJ Cars. They have a bunch of cars here in Austria that you guys can enjoy. We're gonna go take a quick look at the garage in a second. This is Paolo, and he's the one who's been taking care of us. So a big shout out to these guys. These guys have been wonderful and helping me enjoy this wonderful adventure. I was telling that when I got off the train and I had no idea where to go, the taxi guy spoke no English, which was a little scary, but now that I'm here and your English is very good, now we have the car, and so we can continue this adventure. But it's very important when you're in places like this, you have to have the best transportation. And so this M2 on the winter tires is going to be an absolute blast. I can't wait to enjoy it. All right, guys, so this is like Batman's lair. Look at this. This is just insane under here. So we have my wonderful M2 N55 car that I'm going to be using for the next couple days. We have a Nissan GTR, which has a suspiciously black hood, which means maybe some Fast and Furious touches. Who can say for sure? AMG GTR with a G63 here in matte black. A stick shift, heavily tuned M4 non-competition, which is very cool. A very stock Mark IV Supra, very rare car. I've never seen a green SVJ before. Look at this. Such an insane piece. This like very light blue Huracan Evo. Another Huracan Evo. This is on winter tires in purple, looking good. And a 992 GT3 as well. All good stuff. The lime green's looking good as well. Maybe when we come back to Austria next year, we'll have to take this for a ride as well. All right, guys. So again, a big thank you to the guys who run OJ Cars here. Tell us exactly where we are. What's the address here? Because I can't pronounce it.
We're at Europastraße 2A, oder? Yeah. Yeah, so you can just come here, rent the best cars, as he said.
Absolutely. See, he knows. I don't even have to say anything. He knows. But I'm really excited to enjoy this M2. Come along for your adventure. Let's get started. Made it to the first stop. We're here staying at the Berger Sport Hotel. The M2 did lovely on this journey. The winter tires, surprisingly, I mean, they're quite good in like this type of very icy conditions, but on the road I can see why people use all seasons, because the tires are so soft that it really just, the car is walking all over the place at 100 kilometers an hour. So it's going to be a lot of fun for the next couple days. I don't really know what this video is going to consist of. My snowboarding skills are really bad. So it'll just be fun, and we'll have a blast along the way. Okay, so this is day one, towards the end of day one of my first ski trip. What is there to say? Well, I can't even think straight. I spent the whole day learning how to ski, or learning how to snowboard. I should say, here's my board. And I tried some blues down there. I felt okay, so I went all the way to the top of this one, and I felt okay, but this has 2 levels. So I'll go to the top level, and apparently there's a blue at the top. So we shall see. Hopefully this goes okay. For my first day going to the top, it's almost 4 o'clock, and they end at 4 o'clock. So it should be fun. Let's see how this goes. Oh! Boy. Where am I going? Holy shit, looks like I'm the last fucking one out here. I gotta get down ASAP.
So arriving at this resort, I had no idea that this is quite a prestigious spot to ski and snowboard, and there were representatives from all over the world who worked there at the resort, and they had so many people showing off their skills, so many flags from different places, and finished off the evening with a bunch of fireworks.
Welcome back to the adventure. Behind me, the 2018 M2. We're here at a BMW dealer in Austria, and they were nice enough to wash the car up for me because we're going to do some more filming tonight with Shafe. And of course, as people know, unfortunately, today, a big mentor of mine and many others in the car community, Ken Block, has passed. And we're going to be doing some skids and doing some drifting to keep him in our hearts. So, going to get the car washed up. And also, this country is just amazing. Look at this, bro. Like, it's just this entire section of the world is such an incredible spot. Here goes a little M2. Gonna get washed. I'm very excited to see how this goes. It should be a lot cleaner. I'm very excited to see how everything goes, and we'll go from there. Such a lovely car. And just like that, we're in much better shape now. Look at how crispy this thing looks. Some shit on the wheels still, but looking much better. We'll be much better for filming this evening. Stay tuned. Look who we found. Servus. Servus.
Yeah.
See, I like these grills.
Yeah, I don't think...
And I like the CSL ones are the best ones. Which ones did you get? At a Project Gamma is very nice, but I don't like the grill. All right, so while we're here, I figured I'd walk you around the spec. Obviously, Otto has very good taste, but what's very funny, I've never seen a G80 like this that doesn't have, it has no carbon. So all this is plastic. Of course, it's got ceramic brakes, it's Alpine white, LCI, white interior. And so today we're doing the front grille and the intakes. It's funny, my life doesn't change. I travel halfway around the world and we're putting on car parts. So this car is on winter tires. Now in Germany and Austria and places, they mandate you have to have winter tires on the cars. You'll see all these cars have winter tires. Now in the US, we don't have this really, but in Europe, there's so much storage capacity in the dealerships and other places to put the winter tires because you have to have some place to put them. So the dealerships will have massive storage for summer or winter wheels and tires so that you can store them at the dealer and have them swapped when it comes time to swap the tires out. I'm sorry, that color is foul.
I actually think it looks kind of cool. Looks like it came out of a Pagani Huayra.
Yes, but you know what this isn't? A Pagani Huayra. What's happening? Servus, everybody. Good morning. So behind me is Shafe's new G80. We're going to do some ice racing today, which is something that I've never tried before. I've always wanted to try it, but usually there's not enough snow in Boston or Pennsylvania, so we're going to give it a try. His car is very clean right now, as well as mine, and I think in about 10 miles, it's going to be disgusting. So let's get to it and see how the day progresses. made it here. This is gonna be quite the experience. I'm gonna ride with Otto first. Probably sit in the back seat and just listen. The guy only speaks German, so I'll see what I can pick up just from watching in the back, but let's see how this goes.
Oh, my seating position is so awkward right now. It's a bit too high, wait.
I don't know if it's a seating position or it's just the car has no front end grip at all.
Now it's Austin's turn with the M2. I just drove it, and honestly, car is pretty fucked up already. But not from us. It needs a differential service. The diff is not really locking that well. Try to keep the revs a little bit lower, then it's smoother.
Oh, Jesus. This is so slippery. So that was a lot of fun with the M2. I'm going to give the M3 a shot. This car has a lot more grip. It seems to be a lot better balanced because it's a little bit longer wheelbase. So we'll see how it goes.
It's best if you keep it like in third or fourth gear. And just keep,
this car is so smooth, bro.
just keep the revs low. It's very, because it's got so much torque on the bottom already. It's nice, right?
Oh, dude, this is incredible. I can see why now you really like this car. This is the best part about this day. We got a guy peeing and he got his car stuck. So everybody's trying to figure it out of how we're gonna get him out of there. Obviously, this car is no help because it's rear wheel drive with non-studded tires, but bring you guys along for a drift session. This car is pretty snappy because the wheelbase is so small, or it's so short, I should say. But what I've noticed is, and I've actually learned quite a bit today about how the car behaves and just like how to be a better driver in general. I was using a little bit too much throttle initially. And so what I'm learning is just to use more momentum, because with too much throttle, even in conditions like this, you end up going too fast and you can't set yourself up for the next turn. Like you can see, I'm just tapping the throttle here, going back and forth, hit the wipers. Use the throttle to unstick the car, and you don't really need to like be full throttle anymore. See if I can not hit this cone. Good. Oh. This one you can just keep the power on the whole time. It's like one continuous angle. You don't even really need that much power. This way. And a lot of what I'm doing is just letting the wheel go. And I don't, when I teach people how to do this, I don't instruct them to do this technique, especially in the dry. But in the snow like this, it really is the only way to get the car to unwind the steering fast enough. Look, and we've caught, Shafe has caught us. We'll let him go by. adventure as much as I did today. It was pretty fun. You know, I have to admit that I'm not the best snow driver, even though we get quite a bit of snow in Massachusetts. I am not super familiar with driving a rear-wheel drive car in the snow, although I have the M3 that I used to use when I was at university, and I would drive that every day in the snow. I really didn't drive that much in the snow, you know, to be quite honest. So this was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. Chafee is truly the master. I mean, the G82 is just, I'm really blown away with how that car performed, especially today. I've had a couple experiences with the cars and didn't really I didn't fall in love with them. But today, after doing some skids in that car and him driving this and just kind of feeling out what that car can do, really, really impressive. So stay tuned for more videos. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, do whatever. Yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.